Hello, welcome to my weekly show, How to Care for a Loved One Living with Dementia. Each week I share a practical tip or two for family caregivers. And this week I wanted to touch on a subject that doesn't always get a lot of attention, and that is spiritual care of a person who's living with dementia. So here's the thing. It's true that dementia will change many things about a person's life and the lives of those around them. But what remains true is the essence of the person. And so what I mean by that is if a person has always been a spiritual person or had strong religious beliefs or faith, then chances are a diagnosis of dementia will not change that. And so that part of them remains true and strong right through to the end of life. So, like I say, it's often forgotten about, and there's reasons why we want to help a person to remain connected. So how can we do that? Well, there are a number of things we can do to help a person stay connected to their spiritual practices. And the first, I guess, is obvious in that it's continued to take them to their weekly service. And one thing we need to do as care partners sometimes is check our embarrassment or fears at the door about what the person may say or do that perhaps could be considered inappropriate in a public place or within a church building. So I'm working with a couple of faith communities right now who are really wanting to embrace people living with dementia. They want to learn more about it so that they have this heightened awareness and understanding so that everyone can feel included and comfortable within that community. So that's wonderful. So there's more and more faith communities that are wanting to do this. So the second tip is if going to a weekly service is no longer really possible, then there are things we can do at home to help the person. And so we can watch the website of the church, and oftentimes there's services being streamed online now, or there's services available on TV. We can play their favorite music and gospel or hymns, and we can pick up the weekly bulletin, use that as a source of conversation with them and something to read through and talk about with them in terms of what's going on in the church. And we can reminisce with them using photos of special events that have taken place within the church. So weddings and baptisms, of course, come to mind. And again, another obvious one is to take the time to recite daily prayers with the person and use that as something to help structure the day. Okay, so you get the idea. There's lots of things we can do. And going back to why this is important, it's been shown that people with dementia who remain connected to their spiritual beliefs and practices report having a better quality of life and greater satisfaction than those who do not stay connected. And so there's real purpose and meaning for us to help with this part of a person's care. And, you know, the benefits continue on in that it helps them to bring moments of joy and happiness to their day. It can provide structure to the day and the week. It can help them stay connected socially to people that are important to them, their friends and minister and congregation. And for care partners as well, it might provide you with a time of respite if someone else perhaps can help engage the person with some of these activities or take them out to the service. It might allow you to do something else, give you a block of time. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that. I hope that gives you some food for thought. If you have any comments about spiritual care and what has worked well for you and your loved ones, I'd love to hear about it. And if you like my videos, please share them. If you're watching this on Facebook, please press like on my page, Keji Consulting. And if you're on YouTube, please subscribe. Thanks very much for watching. Until next week, please take good care of yourself and the ones you love. Bye-bye.